All right, let's do your upper body focus workout. You're all warmed up, you've done your stretches. I would grab a set of 10 pound dumbbells, or maybe 15 pound, or maybe 8, maybe 12, something moderately challenging. You're gonna start with a goalpost. So feet are underneath your hips, your arms are on a goalpost, and then you're gonna alternate an overhead press. So you have 8 on each side, so 16 total reps like this. And then you're keeping your arms in that 90-degree angle as you come back to your goalpost. You're really contracting your lats and your core, and then really press it on up, filling the top of the shoulders, your deltoids contract. So you'll have 8 on each side, so 16 total. And then you'll move to lateral raises, and I need to drop down for weight. On lateral raises, I can only use about 8 pounds. But you come on out, soft bend your elbows, and your arms create a V shape. You're letting your shoulders relax down your back. Try to lift from your shoulders. Push down through your feet, soft bending your knees. So you have 10 large range. After you finish your 10 large range, you'll hold at the top and you'll have little pulses, 10 pulses. And this is when the burn gets really real. If you need to alternate, you could always alternate and do 5 on the left, 5 on the right. Same goes for the large range. If you need to alternate your lateral raises, you can alternate as well. So you'll have your lateral raises there. Then you move to a half burpee, which you should be familiar with bar 3. But this is a little different. So your palms are coming underneath your chest. You're gonna jump back. You're gonna come to a push-up, back to your plank, and then you're gonna hold a low squat. So it's a half burpee. Then your palms come back, jump it back, find your push-up. And if you don't wanna do a half burpee, you could always just do 8 push-ups. So this is your half burpee, and you have 8 total reps. So that's circuit 1. So you'll do that again, and then after you repeat that second time, you'll come to your second set, your second circuit. You'll find an incline crescent lunge. Your right foot forward, your left foot is back, knee over your ankle, back heel high. You're gonna reach your arms long, right underneath your chest. You're gonna find a narrow row. You're gonna push your weights forward, and then exhale, chest fly, soften your elbows. Think about squeezing a pencil between your shoulder blades. And your legs aren't moving, you're just pushing through that right foot. Back leg is long and light. This is just about your chest and your back, your upper body, your big lats, those angel wing muscles on the back side of the body. So you have 8 on each side. And then you'll switch and do that same thing on the left side, so your left foot forward. So you have your chest fly and then your narrow row. So 8 like that. And then you'll come to a Y press. So you start in a lat pull. You're gonna create a Y with your arms and then squeeze your elbows back and down. Y, lat pull. So it's a Y press, lat pull. You have 10 of those. And then you'll move into your biceps. So it's 1 hammer curl and then 1 bicep curl. That equals 1. And you have 8 total reps of these. 1 hammer, 1 bicep, that's 2. Soft bend in your knees, root through your heels. Think about pulling the weights up to the shoulders, to the shoulder head to really contract the bicep. And then you're gonna have 8 pulses. You're gonna hold your arms at a 90-degree angle and just find a little pulse. Really contracting that belly of the bicep. All right, so that is the third exercise from your second routine. You'll do that 2 times before you head to your mat for an overhead sit-up. So you'll grab your weight, lie on your back. The weight comes right above your chest. You're gonna scoop through your belly, navel to spine, then curl your head, neck, and shoulders off of the mat, press the weight overhead, and then roll down 1 vertebrae at a time. Exhale, weight comes over your chest. Curl your head, neck, and shoulders off the mat, finding that sit-up, and then all the way back down. If you don't like the sit-up, you can just head for a weighted crunch instead. But you'll have 10 total overhead sit-ups, and then you'll move to a kneeling wood chop. So you're gonna come to a kneeling stance. Grab your lighter weight for this. Your weight comes towards your right quad, and then you lift it up over your left shoulder. So think about creating a diagonal line from your right quad to your left shoulder. Really twisting through the obliques here. And then you switch, find your opposite stance, and now the weight comes towards your left quad and then up over your right shoulder. Think about a diagonal line from your left quad towards your right shoulder, navel to spine, feeling that contraction of your obliques. You have 10 on each side. Then you'll move to a plank shoulder tap. Palm underneath your chest, step it back to a plank. You'll alternate a shoulder tap for 10. Really rooting through your palms. Try to limit the amount that you're rocking side to side, finding that core stabilization. And then last up is a forearm press. So you're gonna come to an all fours position. Palms are underneath your chest. You're gonna bring your forearms to the mat and then exhale, press through your palms and lift up. Forearms down, lift up. And now tendencies to kind of rock back, rock your butt back, but your butt does not move. It stays in that all fours position. You're gonna really feel a burn in your upper triceps here. So you'll have 10 large range and then 10 pulses. You'll hold your low and just pulse it down. That's when the burn really gets spicy. And if you don't like those, you can head to a modified tricep push-up and you can do modified tricep push-ups instead. Thinking about your squeezing your arms into the midline and then really pushing through your palms. All right, so that's your upper body work. I hope you enjoy.